Hello everyone, my name is Elena Romani, and today I'm going to talk about teaching reading in IFL, which means teaching reading in English as a foreign language. In this presentation, I will explain what is reading, what is important, some principles for teaching the second or reading lessons, classroom activities, common challenge, reading words at the entry level for children. Again, let's start. So, what is reading? Reading is the ability to understand and interpret writing language. When a student read, they are not only recognize words, but also understand ideas, information, and meaning from the text. In learning English as a foreign language, reading helps students expand their vocabulary and become more familiar with grammar structures. It also students to learn new information and improve general understanding on the language. Okay. The other importance of reading. Okay. What is importance of reading? Reading is very important because it supports the development of the other language skills. For example, when students read regularly, they learn new vocabulary and expressions. They also see how grammar is used in real context. In addition, reading helps students understand different topics, cultures, which makes language learning more meaningful. Another important benefit is that reading helps students become more independent learners because they can learn new information by themselves through text. Okay, the other is principle. Sorry, principles for teaching reading. Okay, when teaching reading, teachers should follow some important principles. For example, first, it's important to use tests that are appropriate for the student's level. If the test is too difficult, students may feel frustrated and lose motivation. The second is teachers should activate students' background knowledge. This means helping students connect the topic or the reading with what they already know. Another principle is to introduce key vocabulary before reading so students can understand the text more easily. Finally, teachers should encourage the student to read what the test will be about, which helps increase curiosity and engagement in them. And reading learning segments. A read lesson usually has three main stages: pre-reading, well reading, and post-reading. In the pre-reading stage, the teacher introduces the topic and prepares the students for the test. This might include discussing the topic, showing pictures, or teaching important vocabulary. In the while reading stage, a student read the test and complete activity to understand it. For example, they might answer questions, identify the main idea, or find specific information. And finally, the reading stage. And in this, the student reflects on the text. They may discuss their opinions, summary story, or related topic to their own experience. Okay, continue with classroom activities. There are many activity teachers can use to develop reading skills. For example, a student can read short story or simple text appropriate to their level. A teacher can also use activities like matching pictures with sentence, answering comprehension question, or identify the main ideas of a paragraph. Another useful activity is activity true or false exercise. where students read a statement and decide if they are correct according to the test. I think these activities help students practice comprehension, make reading more interactive and engaging for them. Continue. Common challenges. When learning to read in English, students may face some challenges like difficulty in limited vocabulary, and which make it harder to understand the text. Another challenge is identifying the main idea or understanding the meaning or unfamiliar words. Some students may also feel unmotivated or frustrated if the reading activity is too difficult or not interesting for them. Teachers can consult this problem by using simple tests, more visual material like images, and interactive activities that make reading more enjoyable for them. Okay, see if of our level H2. Okay, and the H2 level, according to the Common European Framework for Reference for Language, a student can understand short and simple tests related to familiar topics. They can identify specific information, recognize common vocabulary, and read simple stories or description. For this level, the student reading activity should be clear, short, support with visual to help comprehension, especially when teaching in children more the visual. Conclusion. In conclusion, the reading is essential skill in language, in learning language, English as a foreign language. It helps students develop vocabulary, comprehension, and overall language abilities. By using appropriate strategies, engaging activities, and text suitable for the student levels, the teachers can help learning improve their reading skills, become more confident on understanding writing and English. So thank you so much for listening to me. Bye.